office. I'm serving my second term. It's important for me to do this. I am 28 years old, and I am serving my second term as a member of the National Assembly. I am young, I am a woman, and I'm black. And this is something that excites me when I see Patwatana Sandra. I just love Sandra. Sandra Kamrata, it's true. But I must say, we do need a female president before yourself, because we're delayed. You can catch up on the queue. My submission is, it's a general comment to the IEC. It doesn't need a response right now, but it's perhaps something you want to marinate your thoughts on. The IEC is not responsible for meddling in the affairs of political parties. That is true, 100%. The IEC, however, holds the responsibility of civic education, electoral education. For me, a very important part of that is electoral reviews, not in the sense of whether we were able to vote and how many of us voted, and if the voting stations were open in time or not, and if we had enough personnel. But it speaks to having an honest, non-aligned reflection of the performance of political parties within the political arena. For me, it is not right that Karabo as the spokesperson, alongside Mmema Bengu, and other political spokespersons must be the only people that must go sell their own propaganda of what's true and what's not. Because where I'm standing, I'm going to say the ANC is corrupt to the core, there's no turning back for them. Mahlengi is going to come back and say, but equally the DA is known to be racist, there's no turning back for you. But in that squabble and those innate propagandas, true or not, depending on who's listening and depending on what you mean, are part of what exhausts our electorate, that it's part of what also abuse the voters of this country, that it's very easy to sell non-truths to the electorate, whereas we have an IEC that could say the role of championing democracy means when the 400 million political parties that exist in this country each go to the polls to say, Tumamina, it is the responsibility, in my view, of the IEC to say, okay, in 2019, the Democratic Alliance's manifesto said this. Let us have a look back of whether in opposition or in government they've been able to implement those things. And it's not up to you to judge. Yours is to have a scorecard of analysis and let the people judge, right? That's just something. It's going to be awkward because, I mean, standing here, I know who the worst performer is. And again, it's my job to know that. But I think it will help for us to depoliticize civic education around the role of government and their performance. And so that's just something I think the IEC might want to consider. It's very dangerous, but do it. Thank you so much.